First over done, 6 without loss.
So उसमें ये होगा कि मैं इसी एक तरह से ऑडिशन करूँगा आप लोग हाथ ऊपर करते हैं शो करना है उस वेग को आगे क्रॉस करके जाना है इसमें हम दो साइड करेंगे एक होगी ए साइड और एक होगी बी साइड मैं जैसे ही बी कहूँगा तो बी वाले लोग अपने हाथ ऊपर करेंगे और उस वेग को कंटिन्यू करेंगे मैं सिर्फ एक बार वेग का नाम लूँगा उसके बाद आप लोग को ऑटो करो उस वेग को कंटिन्यू करना
Top of the pile, Saibzada Farhan. He had a wonderful series. Boundary hitter. Two Zimbabwe players, Sikandar Raza, Brian Bennett, Ryan Burl, and then Patum Nishanka. At 160 runs so far for Farhan. That is going to be Shanaka. He bowled with the new ball in the previous game. Keeper standing up. Just something slipped out, but Farhan is a boundary hitter, and you know he's very good with that leg side pull shot or the slog sweep, but he's hit down the ground and stood tall.
நிறைய பேர் இது மாதிரியாப்பா அப்படியாப்பா இல்லை இவ்வளோ பணம் வந்து என் வேலை இல்லைப்பா அவங்க அந்த சார் இன்சூரன்ஸ் தான்ப்பா பண்ணாங்க அண்ணன் தான் பண்ணாங்க அதனால வேண்டி எனக்கு எவ்வளோ புண்ணியம்ப்பா என்கிட்ட 10 பைசா கிடையாதுப்பா ஆனால் அந்த நேரத்தில் கொடுத்தாது அந்த ஸ்டார் இன்சூரன்ஸும் நான் நன்றி சொல்கிறேன்ப்பா என்ன இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாமே வந்து அந்த சார் இன்சூரன்ஸை பற்றி எல்லாரும் சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் எல்லாரும் சொல்லி இருக்கிறேன் எல்லாரும் செய்வாங்க இல்லை அவங்களுக்கு நல்லது அவங்க நன்மை கருதினது நம்மளால எவ்வளோ பணம் தான் அந்த இடத்துல இருக்க முடியல ஆனால் அது வந்து உதவி பணம் இல்லாத ஆனால் அது வந்து உதவி பணம் இல்லாதே காடை காமிச்சோம் உடனே எடுத்துக்கினாங்க உடனே சேர்ங்க உடனே மருத்துவம் பண்ணாங்க அவங்க பண்ண ஒரு விஷயம் இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு உயிர் காத்து இன்னைக்கு நல்லா இருக்கிறோன்னா அது அவங்கள தான் சாரும் அவங்கள தான் பெரிய நன்றி சொல்றோம் இப்போ அவங்களுக்கு திரும்ப நன்றி சொல்றோம்
Beats him. That was so close. Change of pace. Simon, are you trying to whip it leg side?
This is a peach, an absolute peach, and marginally away from clipping the stumps. That is a beauty of a delivery. It's a touch slow through the air. Kandas and Shanaka, the skipper, followed up.
Walks it away leg side. First 3 deliveries, just the 1 run. Shanaka has been good in this over. Bank Kalfala with its 1100 plus branches. Open your current account from your nearest branch to enjoy various free services and orbit rewards by maintaining and growing your balance. Right now, Sri Lanka banking on Shanaka to provide a wicket up front. With Saibzada Farhan, deep square leg and a long arm. Shanaka give him pace or not. It's tight lines.
Look at the way Saibzada Farhan bats, and you saw in that wagon wheel as well, sitting right on top of the charts in terms of the most runs scored in this tournament. Yes, he is very good down the ground, but it's not conventional in terms of coming onto the front foot and using the vertical bat face. Even when he's hitting the ball down the ground, he's still hanging onto the back foot. It's more of a horizontal shot or a horizontal bang down the ground. His numbers through the series.
That's the way, gets it through the offside. Only just, but doesn't matter. Boundary.
He can afford to smile now because that ball has found the fence. Moved early, gave himself room on the offside to open up the offside, but look how close this is. Not as much as we thought, Baz. The bowler seemed to feel it was far more close than what it was. Very good time stroke in the end. Maybe that's why Saibzada Farhan has got a bit of a chuckle. He's not quite sure why Dasan Shanaka thought that was close.
Slower, but doesn't matter. It's been pumped away past extra. Back-to-back boundaries to end the second 15 without loss.
That is absolutely crunched through the offside. It is almost a floater, a full-pitched floater. And he gives it a real taunt, this Saibzada Farhan. Two really good strokes to close the over out. Pakistan looking good so far.
And Sri Lanka in need of a wicket. Yes, it is only 15 without loss. And Pakistan do bat deep, and the power play is so important to set the game up. Ishana round the wicket to Saim Ayub. Backs away almost. That's just bounced over the stumps.
This is a lovely competition between bat and ball. Living dangerously here, Saim Ayub gives himself way too much room. He's almost gone so far behind. The bounce of Tikshana has just saved Saim Ayub there.
This time over the top. He had enough of driving it to the field, so he's taken the aerial route.
With a delivery, and Saim Ayub stands his ground here. From 90 Ks, he goes up to 101 Ks. Saim Ayub, with the pace on delivery, hits it through the line. The surface is very good, which is just allowing the batters to play their strokes. And it's just called for a mini meeting between the top heads of the Sri Lankan contingent. Kusal Mendes is in there as well, Dasan Shanaka. What do they come up with? And remember, yes, they've got the runs. Pakistan require north of 9 runs and over. But if the surface continues to play the way it has, Sri Lanka need to impact the game now in the power play.
This time gets it through the offside. He's had a few tries. One over the top. This one pierces the gap between extra and mid-off.
Last 5 deliveries, 16 runs. A couple of boundaries to close Dasan Shanaka's over out. And now back-to-back boundaries to Tikshana from Saim Ayub. Once again overpitched with on offer. He's hit a few fielders there on a few occasions. This time finds a gap.
Leg side. Three and three. The sweep shot now.
Make that 20 runs in the last 6 deliveries. Five boundaries now, 3 on the bounce here, and all in 3 very different directions. Pakistan well and truly in control, and Saim Ayub showing his full array of shots. Just feel with Sri Lanka, it's been hit and miss with the length. Either it's been too short or too full. There hasn't been consistent pressure in terms of that length, that good length, in line with the stumps. And because of that, man on screen has found it very difficult. Now a fielder drops to deep backward square. Protection is now square of the wicket on the leg side.
Pick up flatter and just a single. These boundaries really enjoyed by the crowd and by the Pakistan squad. First one over the top. Second one piercing the field. It went slightly wider, then into the pitch, but nothing really in terms of being able to stop those boundaries now. Yes, Pakistan squad, the crowd enjoying this, and also Zimbabwe squad probably sitting in their hotel watching the TV, enjoying this so far. 28 without loss.
के रिजल्ट कराएंगे बीच में और लड़के जो है वो जीत गए और लड़के क्योंकि हाथों में
Sri Lanka got, which is 76 from Mishara. And Pakistan off to a very decent start. 3 overs for 28. And Shanaka has gone to pace. Shamira has got some wheels about him. Can he get a wicket? They need wickets up front. Ayub, well, he's found a little bit of rhythm to his batting. Hasn't had a great try series. Swing and a miss.
I just feel the surface will suit Dushmanta Chamira. We've seen the natural variations, whether those cracks do come into play and play the same they did a couple of days ago, but he's got the pace. I found a really good length a couple of days ago as well, Dushmanta Chamira with Ishan Malinga against Zimbabwe. And the added advantage of pace and the bounce he generates.
Punch down the ground, just a single. Now there's always time for a Vigotel mobile selfie moment. As soon as the camera's out, the smiles come out too. Deep square leg and a long on. Nobody back on the offside, so might be Farhan backing away as you saw in the previous over, but Shamir has got some pace about him. A slow one, all the pace off. Slightly cold. And Babar feeling it. Salman Aliaga, hands in the pockets. That's the best way to deal with it. Sitting in a dugout, have some tea. Even the cameraman, don't concentrate on the game, have some tea. Another slow one, chance and taken, pace off, and Chamira gets the first wicket.
And this is really good from Dushmanta Chamira, just a change of pace. Not having a second gear here, Saibzada Farhan going through with the shot. It is a lovely delivery, he's been outfoxed and he gets it spot on with the length as well. Simple catch into the offside. Dushmanta Chamira celebrates. Big wicket, really big in the context of the game. Saibzada Farhan only manages 9 tonight. Pakistan 29 for 1.
Babar Azam walks in and the Rawalpindi crowd as usual chanting his name. Chamira expectation whenever Babar does walk in, but the slow one worked.
And worked really well, primarily because he found the length. It was the length and the line that did not allow Sajjada Farhan to adjust to the shot, and he's gone through with the change of pace. A significant one, dropped it right down to 117 Ks. Normally around 140 clicks. That previous delivery 142 to Babar.
Oh, straight, and it's gone. Playing across the line. Ehsan Raza says out. Huge wicket. Babar just trudges off. He goes without scoring.
What an over, what a wicket, and what a delivery this from Dushmanta Chameera. What a way to back up that delivery from Saibzada Farhan. This is full, this is quick. Just jags back. And he's trapped right in front is Babar Azam. Wrapped around on his pads. And it's a knot he'll want to forget. Pakistan 29 for 2.
Captain Salman Ali Agha walks in at number 4. Sri Lanka and Chameera with a couple of wickets in the over. And suddenly the power play shifts towards Sri Lanka. They needed wickets. Brought in Chameera, but one with a slow one, the other huge wicket. Babar just lost it a couple of deliveries. Now back to pace. Malinga bowled well against Zimbabwe a couple of nights ago. He needs to repeat that performance. Get the ball to swing. Down to third. Chance! Oh!